Why isn't Judgment Day coming, in 5 minutes from now? Why isn't it coming tomorrow? Why is it put off? Why is it given so much time? لِيَوْمِ الْفَصْلِ, for the day when finally the separation and the final decision, the final injunction will occur. In other words, right now Allah says, my purpose is to give you more time, to give you ease, to keep the winds held back, to not destroy the nation, so you can get your act together. This is not, how come it doesn't happen yet? That's a mercy it hasn't happened yet. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا يَوْمُ الْفَصْلِ. What would give you any clue what the day of separation and final decision is? Al-Fasl is actually separation literally. وَيْلٌ, what terrible destruction. هَلَاكٌ يَوْمَئِذٍ لِلْمُكَذِّبِينَ. On that day will be against those who considered all of this a lie. All of Islam a lie, the Prophet a lie, Qur'an a lie, Judgment Day a lie, Al-Mukaththibin. أَلَمْ نُهْلِكِ الْأَوَّلِينَ. Didn't we destroy the earliest ones already? Weren't they killed? Don't you learn from history? ثُمَّ نُتْبِعُهُمُ الْآخِرِينَ. And the last ones we also sent right behind them when they followed suit and they disobeyed and they disbelieved and they ridiculed the message. We annihilated nations after them, the earliest ones and the last ones, the most recent ones. Don't you see that? Don't you Arabs realize? The mushrikun of Makkah? كَذَلِكَ نَفْعَلُ بِالْمُجْرِمِينَ. That's just how we deal with criminals. That is a formula. It's not كَذَلِكَ فَعَلْنَا بِالْمُجْرِمِينَ كَذَلِكَ نَفْعَلُ بِالْمُجْرِمِينَ. That's how we deal with them. That's not going to change. That formula hasn't been altered. وَيْلٌ يَوْمَئِذٍ لِلْمُكَذِّبِينَ. What terrible destruction falls upon those who continuously lie. The repetition here is because they're so stubborn that they need to hear it over and over again until it gets in their head. أَلَمْ نَخْلُقكُّم مِّن مَّاءٍ مَّهِينٍ. Didn't we create you from humiliating water? Maheen. Maheen from hoon. And hoon means humiliation. Ihana is to humiliate someone. Ma'in maheen, humiliating water. Has Allah made reference to this now 3 times in a row, 3 surahs in a row? SubhanAllah. Over and over again. Don't you remember where you came from? فَجَعَلْنَاهُ فِي قَرَارٍ مَكِينٍ. Then we placed it in a qarar, a place where it doesn't move. Qarra, it stays there, makeen, and it becomes secure inside the womb of the mother. إِلَى قَدَرٍ مَعْلُومٍ. Until a calculation that is known, meaning known to Allah. فَقَدَرْنَا. Then we calculated it. فَنِعْمَ الْقَادِرُونَ. And how awesome we are at calculating. How will the fetus grow? How will the baby develop? When his arms are going to come out? When you can finally see, when its eyes are going to develop? When is it going to be old enough to be delivered? Is it going to be delivered 2 months early or 2 weeks late? Or right on schedule? The doctor tells you your delivery date is this. It's never that. It's never that. It's always like somewhere. SubhanAllah.